If you're tuning into this at the time of the release, please refrain from posting about the outcome until everyone's had a chance to listen.
All rise for the Honourable Judges, Thomas William George Birmingham and Edward Lloyd Simpson.
This court is in session.
So, how we doing? Bring in the defendant.
Bring in Mr. Rumbo Lad.
Mr. Rumbo Lad. All right. Welcome, everyone.
As you know, we are here because Mr. Rumbo Lad made a promise. He made a promise that he would never fuck up as a producer ever.
Ever.
No fuck-ups could be allowed or could be made, and if they were made, he had to go skydiving.
The naivety of youth, Judge.
That's it. He's made a big promise, and we're here and he's let people down. No one more than himself. So,
But we are, I mean, like any court in the land, Your Honour, he has an opportunity to defend himself.
yes, he does. We are fair. We're firm but fair.
We're firm but fair. He will be represented by the Honourable Cody Totes.
Who's not honourable. It's just Cody Totes.
It's just Cody Totes. Prosecution, Pat and Will.
Yeah. Now, we will hear opening statements. Will?
Thank you very much, Your Honour. And might I say, what a fabulous and glorious day that this is. Can we walk freely, Your Honour?
Yes, I'll allow it.
Permission.
Thank you very much. Jeffrey Dahmer, Osama bin Laden, Epstein, O.J. Simpson, Kyle Sapono. All the names that you've heard have caused harm and disgrace to a community. Your Honour, You Wouldn't is putting forward the case that Kyle Sapono has ruined an episode of You Wouldn't. You Wouldn't being a podcast that many self-called You Wouldn'ters rely on for not only laughs, not only a good time, but for their own mental health. Kyle has stripped that from them, taken away their once in only 2 weeks opportunity to relax and lay back. We'll be presenting evidence to show that. And we would first like to just say thank you so much for the opportunity to have a fair trial.
Thank you, mate.
Thank you very
It's
much.
really lovely to hear you speak.
Thank
and Pat, are you say anything, mate, or are you?
I echo at that matter.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
Also, just worth noting that we cannot be bribed
No.
here today. I want that on the public record.
But I'm open to just like.
Could I call for the potential of the good day to be removed from the table, please?
Stricken.
Overruled.
I would call that for a bit of...
Overruled.
Quiet.
Shut up. Cody Totes, opening statements.
Anytime, Cody, mate. That'd be fucking great.
Good afternoon. The Honourable Thomas William George Birmingham, the Honourable Edward Lloyd Simpson, first of his name, Dubbo-based hospital, January 29, 1991.
Objection relevant.
No.
Overruled.
Incredibly relevant. Carry on.
I'd like to thank you for having us here today. We will be presenting the case that my client did not make a mistake, nor was it a failure, rather a creative decision. And we've come here today to present evidence to support that.
Huge. Huge.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Short and sharp. I like it.
Short and sharp.
All right. Well, I feel like now is the evidence time.
We'll move to evidence.
We'll move to evidence. Prosecution. Oh, okay. We got some. You guys. I'd like you to shut the fuck up, right? Until we ask you to talk.
Yep. It will be looked upon poorly if you were to speak out of turn. Okay.
Evidence?
Evidence.
All right.
With a capital E.
Your Honours, there are a few moments in history that we get to live through in life, that you just remember those moments. I'd like to ask both of you, where were you when Manly won the 2008 Grand Final?
Park life, regrettably.
You remember it. It's a moment you won't forget.
Yeah, long weekend, double.
Yeah.
I was in Dungog, a small town, seeing my uncle, 3 cousins, when Roosters won in 2013. They're all moments that I won't take for granted. Now, unfortunately for you Woodeners, they've experienced a moment that they will never forget, all for the wrong reasons. And it ruined their day so much so that I've got a few testimonials from our listeners. Okay. The hardship of our podcast. And I just want to let you know how it affected their day. The moment I heard the audio, my entire world shattered. The sheer weight of it sent me into an existential spiral.
Ooh, that's tough.
We're going to need you to retry that again. Please note that if this word can't be pronounced correctly, it will be scrapped from evidence.
It will not be looked at. No colluding with your fucking teammate.
Existential spiral.
Oh, shit.
One more attempt, and we're going to have to strike this from the record.
Yeah.
Existential spiral.
Okay.
Hold up.
I dropped my coffee, which splashed across my laptop, frying it instantly. My boss, unimpressed by my frantic explanation, fired me on the spot. My dog, sensing the tension, ran away, and my house, as mirroring of my despair, spontaneously lost power. I haven't slept since. Every time I close my eyes, I hear echoes of the audio haunting me. I fear I may never know peace again. Kyle, you have single-handedly unraveled the fabric of my existence. I'd like to read one more, which is quite common theme of everybody.
Have these people got names, or are you just? I mean,
No, this is straight from our Patreon.
Okay, well, you need to name them then if we're going to have any.
Cyan O'Sullivan.
Okay.
I thought my AirPods were broken. What? Thank God you wouldn't, TM. Quickly put out a statement. Otherwise, who knows what financial hardship I would have incurred having to replace them. So we nearly sacrificed $300 for multiple people. That's it. And just the last one, as a personal attack to Kyle, we've got one saying, as an Asian myself, Kyle, you have let down the whole community with the technical error.
That seems rather.
That seems
irrelevant. That seems rather uncouth.
Just remember that you're also presenting to the cameras. So
Yes.
Don't turn inside too much. Now, we all make mistakes. I am not a perfect person, and I don't think anyone in this room other than our 2 judges would claim to be perfect people.
Mic up to your mouth, thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. You're a perfect person. Your Honour, when I would make a mistake, something as large as this, may I remind everyone that You Wouldn't was the fastest growing podcast in the country last year. We've got a name to stake ourselves to. When I make a mistake, I'm the first there to not only own up to it, but also amend such a mistake. May I let the court know that Kyle Sapono, on the day the podcast was released, spent his time on the golf course, whilst the rest of the You Wouldn't community worked tirelessly to fix said issue. When we called Kyle Sapono on the morning of the issue, he did not answer the phone, Your Honours. He was sleeping in after a big night out so that he could hit the golf course where there was no remorse, Your Honours. No remorse for the incident. And later on, we will have evidence to prove that this character trait of Kyle Sapono's is one that needs to be amended with such punishment. Thank you, Your Honours. You'll be hearing from us later.
Well said. That was powerful.
It was passionate.
Stuff. Yeah.
It was passionate.
All right.
There's no doubting the passion.
No, there's not. I guess we're going to call Cody Totes back. Shout out to Good Day, by the way. BeGoodHealth.com.au for all your multivitamins.
Thank you, Your Honour.
Code Dribblers, 10% off.
Code Dribblers, 10% off. Subscription, 20% off.
Actually.
Seriously, this is the biggest suck fest.
What are you talking about? He's just...
As we said earlier, sir, we can't be bribed.
No.
We can be impressed, though.
Well, the man's taking care of his health.
That's right.
And that's something to be impressed with.
Your Honours, as I stand before you today to address a claim that has been made against my client, one that questions a choice in audio system design. The issue at hand is the choice to use mono audio, a decision that some might have found confusing or perhaps even inconvenient. However, I submit to you today that this was not a mistake nor a failure, Your Honour, as some might suggest. Rather, it was a deliberate design decision made with the user experience in mind. Now, some of you may be asking yourselves, why choose mono audio over stereo? And the answer lies in understanding that design decisions are not always about following the conventional path. Mono audio systems can serve specific purposes, and in this case, it was intended to provide clear, consistent audio that catered to a range of users.
Sorry, Your Honours.
There is no evidence suggesting that stereo audio is universally preferred, and indeed the feedback we've seen points to the fact that many users experience no issue at all. Let me direct your attention to some testimonials. George Young at 11:36 a.m. I had zero audio issues this morning. At 11:52 a.m., Kaylin Cannon shared, my audio was fine in my car speakers. At 12:10 p.m., Brian.Howe1 stated, didn't have an issue at 5:30 a.m. Sydney time. And Joe Shaw at 12:16 p.m.
Objection! The podcast is released at 6 a.m, so that's a false statement. It could not have been out at 5:30.
We'll hear from Kyle. We'll hear from Kyle.
Oh yeah, we're here. Allow Kyle to speak.
This seems like it needs to be cleared up.
Yeah.
The podcast is released at 5 a.m.
That is correct.
Huge. Huge. Okay, that's wow. Doesn't even know his own podcast.
Just another thing you
release
changed
time.
behind
That's
our
not
back.
a good look.
It's another thing you changed behind our
I
back.
believe I was the one that told him to release it at 5.
Now, as I was,
So shut the fuck up.
Joe Shaw at 12:16 confirmed audio is fine for me on both earphones. These individuals from various locations and different times experienced no issues. Now I urge you to consider this. As a podcast producer, my client's role is to nurture and progress the content of the show, to foster the needs of a greater audience. Restricting the ability to experiment with different formats, like choosing mono audio as he's done here, limits my client's freedom to explore new ways of engaging with listeners and pushes back on the sole reason he was hired. Therefore, I urge you to reject the notion that this was a mistake or a fuck-up, as some are calling it. It was a choice, one that met the needs of many users, and I ask you to keep that in mind as we proceed. Thank you, Your Honour.
Thank you, Cody. I had to get distracted there by my phone, which is unprofessional.
We would like to call to the stand the first witness of the day. Willie Birmingham, also known as You Wouldn't Producer of the Year for 2024. Bring your trophy if you will.
Come over to here, William. Handsome family resemblance, I must say.
Willie Birmingham, I'd like to state for the courts, you are the producer of which show in Shane Keefe Productions?
I am the producer of We Mean Well.
And did they record the day that we recorded?
Yes, we did twice.
Yeah, twice. And was there any issues with your audio recording?
Not at all. Perfect.
Now, the defence has thrown out that the audio was exported as mono, Your Honour, and not stereo.
Yep.
And they claim to be that the issue. But Willie, can I suggest that potentially when Kyle walked in the day of recording, was he fiddling with the left and right chords?
He was.
On the
We had
roadcaster?
a few additional plugs in for We Mean Well as we did a karaoke edition. So when he was setting up for his show, there were a few chords that you had to remove from the back. And I saw you doing that.
And would these chords that he touched affect the left or right hearing of the audio?
Yes, they would. When I went to set up for the show, we had to reproduce. After that, one of the chords was halfway up.
Now, I have one more question for you, Willie. When Kyle sat there and edited this podcast, did he edit it with one headphone off his ear?
I believe he did for a lot of it, yes.
So he never once double-checked that it was coming through 2 ears himself, Your Honour. Therefore, Kyle Sapono sat there selfishly, is the word, with one, not 2, but 1 earphone on his ear. Your Honour, this is a fuck-up of all costs, and it's really a disrespect to an empire me and Will have built over 2 years. Thank you.
Okay. Powerful witness there.
Powerful witness.
We would like to dismiss the witness. Thank you very much, Willie.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Will. Congratulations on your award as well.
Yeah, we would just like to affirm the idea that, as we have seen yet again, it's another stake on Kyle Sapono's character that instead of making sure that everything was fiddled in properly, he did not take the time to do so. When the issue was made formal and known, he was on the golf course. Your Honour, there's 2 R's that are very important when it comes to crime. Retribution and rehabilitation. And Your Honour, I think those core values need to be upheld when punishing someone like this, so that not only we can retribute him for the people that have been fallen victim to such an incident, but we can rehabilitate Kyle so that we can see that bright young boy that first walked through the doors, eager and willing to learn. Thank you.
Mr. Toads.
Now, Your Honour, before I continue here, I would again just like to direct your attention to my first point, that this was a creative decision, not a mistake. My client, playing around with the chords and editing with one earphone off, was not an oversight. No. An oversight like that? So obvious? So simple? And I ask you, Your Honours, would you bring someone into this office that you didn't trust? That you didn't trust creatively? That you didn't trust it with the hands of a brand new show in this office?
Look, we have made some mistakes in the past with people that we've...
In any case.
It's worth nothing.
In any case.
In case I think it's almost the essence of why we're here, is that I was certain he would fuck up, and he promised me he wouldn't. Thus the bet.
As I said, if the tribunal is not willing to concede that this was indeed a creative decision, we are happy to move forward and move on and put forward new evidence. We will now take a look at the initial agreement that has in fact been recorded. It's on tape.
Thank you, Mr. Rumbo.
Mr. Rumbo
I
leg.
get to be a part of the team. I will do my worst fear ever of heights, and I will skydive. Skydive. If I fuck up a record.
If you don't record for more than 15 minutes.
No, just any fuck up. Any fuck up.
What's the punishment?
He'll skydive.
He's getting cocky.
He reckons he'll never fuck up.
Shake it.
Oh my god, you were going to fuck up the next record.
Yeah, that's what I said.
You don't understand
That's
how
what I
worse
said.
Icarus. Just when you think you're doing the best, you will be burnt down the ground.
Shout out to Tommy Topple there, who is passionate. So, can I ask a question based on that? Or have you need to speak off the back of that? Okay.
Yes, we'll finish out.
You carry on.
Okay, so we've seen it now.
Okay. Now I would like to revise the transcript with you paying close attention to whose hand my client is shaking, Your Honours, and what the person said prior to the handshake taking place. I will now read through the transcript. I'll do my worst fear ever of heights, and I will skydive if I fuck up a record, says my client Kyle. Then Pat chimes in. If you don't record for more than 15 minutes. That's what Pat said. After this, we hear murmuring and rumbling chatter in the background. Pat says nothing further. Kyle then turns back to Pat and he says, okay, deal, and shakes Pat's hand.
Objection. We hear clear statements from Edward Simpson that is any fuck up. And we can hear that clearly in the audio. There was no mumble.
Sustained.
There was no muffle. It was clear.
Objection. You're missing the point. Edward. He did not shake Edward's hand. He shook Pat's hand. He shook Pat's hand on the deal that was made based on the dialogue that came from Pat's mouth. That was the understanding that my
Objection.
client...
This is not a case of Kyle Sapona versus Patrick Clifton. This is a case of Kyle Sapona versus You Wouldn't. You Wouldn't was there at the time, so therefore this is a matter between all of us.
Also, objection. The thing was, if there was a fuck up over 15 minutes, and it was the whole episode, which was over 15 minutes.
Objection again.
So-
Objection again. Ooh. Objection again. Pat, you stated if you don't record for more than 15 minutes. Those words came out of your mouth and it's on video.
Can I please say that the handshake was made before I could finish and understand it. It was a loud environment. There was alcohol involved. This was an example of one example being if he doesn't record for the first 15 minutes and it fucks up. That's one example of how fucking up is. We could have sat there, Your Honours, we'd still be sitting there if we had to go through every fuck up a producer could make. We would still be sitting at Bondi Golf Club. Kyle would probably be assaulting people with the amount of rumbo he was putting into his veins that night. And in fact, it's a judge of your character to bring such a man into Shane Creeth Productions.
Oh, wow. Okay, is it? Oh, wow. He's gone off script. I have a feeling he's gone
I'd like
off
to apologise to my fellow prosecuting guy.
I was drunk.
But I would like to mention one thing that the defence has said that I'd like to object. Cody has tried his best, absolutely, to kind of paint you two as these sort of fantastic, higher-y people that can just find a perfect person. But may I remind not only the court, but you wouldn't-ers, that Kyle got this job through his brother Jack sinking a golf shot from 50 yards out. So this was not a matter of interviews, trials, picking the best person. You've inadvertently hired a vagrant who takes no responsibility for his actions. Thank you.
Before I close, Your Honour, I don't need to say too much else. You've seen the transcript. I hope that you understand our point, and I hope you take that into consideration going forward.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Do you want to you want a closing?
I'd also like to hear from
We're going to
Kyle.
have to. Well, okay, you're going to close. You're going to bring it home. We got some questions for you.
I just would like to say one thing, Your Honours. Your argument is that it was
Bit of respect, mate.
a creative choice to export it. In what world, Your Honour, would you want a producer making a creative choice to listen to a podcast out of one ear? What creative is that? Where is the creativeness in listening to a podcast with one ear? I would argue it's even worse that he chose to make it come through one ear audio. That's even a bigger fuck up. It's not even a fuck up. That's a choice. This is not even a matter of an accident right now. He deliberately claims to have, even though he bumped the cord, pulled it out of mono just to ruin the listener experience. Thank you.
Thank you, Will.
Thank you to the court, firstly. Thank you to my partner. He's incredible. I would just like to say that we've put forward a case where Kyle Sapono, you've seen his lack of character, his lack of ability to own up to things. It's a clear mistake. What are we doing here? It's playing out a half of people's audios because he, as Willie Birmingham said, was fiddling with the chords, had no idea about the equipment, and decided to fiddle with half a fucking ear off. Sorry for swearing. Excuse my French. Your Honours, he's blatantly made a huge error, which he claimed drunk, arrogantly, which is an aggregating factor in crime, might I add you, that he would never make, and he's gone ahead and done it. I would like to close with a beautifully written paragraph from the lovely Talia Waith about how much this You Wouldn't podcast means to her, and the fact that this audio could strip this from her. I want you to put yourself in Talia's shoes. Best podcast I've listened to the past week, and it's been helping me laugh and forget the hard times I'm going through. Like losing my job, she meant to say losing. I wonder why she lost her job. Like losing my job and finding out that I can't bartend anymore due to my knee injury. Poor Talia. No knee, no podcast, and no sense of grammar or spelling. Your Honour, these are the people that are affected. It's not us. It's not anyone in this room. It's the people that are living their lives. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Well said.
Kyle, we'll now hear from you just to close proceedings today before Tom and I retire to make a decision.
We might hit you with a couple of quezzies as well, brother.
Okay, I would like to close now.
Yeah.
I want to thank Tom and Eddie for your guidance over the years. No, I'm addressing the judges. You have been the best bosses, and your unwavering support for me throughout my employment has not gone unnoticed. I truly appreciate everything you've done for me. I also want to thank Good Day, Big Day Rosé, and Four Pines Lager for the amazing goods and services that they provide, and congratulations on the 1 millionth sachet sold of Good Day.
Thank you so much.
I wish you the best of luck with your new partnership with Stan, and may the Manly Sea Eagles exceed your wildest expectations in the upcoming NRL season.
Means a lot, man. Thank you.
I would just like to quote something that Pat said in his latest argument. He said, "It is not a fuck up. It is not a choice. It was a choice. It is not a fuck up. It was a choice." Now I ask you both to reflect on something deeply important. Tom, Eddie, think about your children. Think about the future you are shaping for them. Do you want to see a world where their creativity, their freedom to pursue what they love is stifled by fear and judgment? Do you want them to be restricted in their roles, unable to innovate or try new things because someone is waiting to criticise them at every step? I ask this because this isn't just about one podcast. This is about the freedom to explore, to fail, and to grow. I want the same opportunities for my career and for everyone coming after me, to have the space to take risks, to think outside the box. I hope you see that. For all of us, the freedom to do the job we were hired for, the freedom to create, is what truly matters. Thank you.
Can I ask a question?
No, you've closed. You've closed.
You have closed. You have closed.
You've closed. I think you've closed,
I'm
Pat.
going to have to ask you to be quiet. Okay. Would you like to start? You got any questions for the witness here?
When you shook hands with Pat Clifton on that fateful night, Friday, I believe, December 6th, if memory serves.
Correct.
Did you believe in your heart of hearts that you were shaking hands on the fucking up of audio for 15 minutes or more?
No comment, Your Honour.
Okay. Well,
another question, just a follow-up question to that. Did you or did you not think that the bet also included your hero and your boss is Tom and Eddie, and that it was also a bet with the wider Shane Keith Productions community and not just with Patrick Clifton?
I thought it was with Shane Keith Productions.
Okay. I've also got a question, where it's also kind of, I guess, a statement of some sort. I am even prepared to believe that creativity was your motivating factor, whilst a tenuous
Thank you.
Link that may be. I guess the concern here, certainly for myself and Edward, would be not that the mistake was to try, to dare to be great, but was that there's a process that needs to be followed before you are to go and take great leaps. And whilst it may have been a creative decision, no one else knew about it until the fucking show went up. Which I haven't made a decision yet. Obviously, I've got to confer with my consigliere here, Edward Simpson, but that could be deemed as a fuck up.
We'll now retire to make our decision.
All right.
Yep.
We're ready to go.
Carl Sapono, please stand. Carl Sapono, not sure if it's the first of your name or not, but let's assume it is. I've conferred with my fellow judge, the Honourable Thomas William George Birmingham, and we have arrived at the following decision. Based on the evidence we've seen here today, based on the fact that I know that the bet was made with me and not just Patrick Clifton, and it was in reference to any fuck up, we now must judge whether it is a creative process or indeed a fuck up, because the bet is live and it's on. Thomas?
Well, the fact that people noticed it and that there was an issue, unfortunately, in this instance, would, in our eyes, the ultimate arbiters of truth within these walls, that would deem it a fuck up. And we are hereby sentencing you to skydiving. You're going skydiving, mate! You're going skydiving.
Thank you.
Guilty. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Cheers, mate. Cheers, mate.
Hey.
Well done.
Well done.
Yeah,
You put forward a good crack there.
Yeah, good. Good, great attempt.
Holy fuck.
I think there was a big case. Holy fuck. Oh, shit. Holy fuck. Put a mic on.
Put a mic on.
That's the way. Fucking not good. I thought we had it.
And what made you think that?
Oh, fuck. I don't know what to do now.
Skydive, bro.
Shit.
Sentence to be served in the next 60 days.
Ooh, Wollongong?
Yeah, gongy. We'll do a little day trip.
Yeah.
Go to what's that chicken shop called?
Clems or some shit.
Yeah, it's yummy.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
What did I lie?
Get a mic on!
You bring fucking Willie in here to talk shit.
He's a
mate.
fucking witness, mate.
That was absolute.
He's a fucking
bullshit.
witness. You're fiddling the fucking cords around, mate.
Fucking bullshit.
Well, there you have it. Kyle's going for a dive. Did I nearly royally fuck it for everyone? Potentially. Am I going to get a gig as a lawyer? Probably not. I don't think I'll ever see the inside of a courtroom. Hopefully, I never see the inside of a courtroom.
I think I did great.
Yeah, I think I started strong.
Yeah, that was the opening statement.
What I had in my head was good, but I just didn't articulate it great.
No, I was every time you were speaking, I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
I
Well,
was like, fuck, we've lost.
well, their argument was that he chose to export it like that. And I was like, well, what? That means there was a choice to fuck the audio, which is even worse than an accident, is what I was trying to get
by
across.
saying that, you were almost saying like he didn't do a fuck up then. You were agreeing with them.
Yeah.
Not good.
Fell right into our trap.
Yeah, how'd that work out for you, mate? Bro, I swear to God, when I went skydiving, so the people in front, nah, serious. So the people in front of you, like my dad went out the plane first, and then you just hanging onto a bar, and then, bro, you just hear, and my dad's just
Really?
vanished. Like he's gone, bro. He's like, it's like he's being sucked into the world's strongest vacuum.
Really?
You're just out, yeah. And like there's a chance you hit the propeller and shit. I'll never forget it, bro. See your dad. Dad's gone, bro.
Like,
my
how
dad was
quick?
Like fully blink and you miss it. They're like, hold on to the bar, 3, 2, and he's gone, bro. It was fucking nuts.
Are
Lad.
you excited, Kyle, at all?
Fuck no.
Because I think we have a nice
Fuck
day in
no.
Wollongong.
Yeah, it'll be a good day trip. We all go to Wollongong together. We'll
That
go to
chicken
the chicken
shop is so good.
Oh,
I
And
think
you get to, and listen, it's over water. Like if the chute doesn't open, you land in water.
Oh yeah, and I'll just fall in the water.
Imagine you land, survives,
That'd
and
be
a
sweet.
egg just eats him.
Can I
bro.
say something unbelievably insane? I think we do it next week.
We'll have to see availability.
Because think about tours. There's so much going on. I think we got to do it early.
Yeah, we've got 60 days to do the
I'm in Adelaide
sentence.
from the 4th to the 9th. Get
Listen,
your
it's not
tickets
time to fucking
next week.
plan it now.
Because I think, Kyle, you might be in my boat here. Let's just get it done. Now that it's over, you don't want it over your
Yeah.
head.
Yeah, no, we got it. We do it as soon as we can, but
This weekend,
let's
even.
not promise a
No,
date.
settle.
Yeah, settle. Fucking hell. Speaking of Adelaide, buy your tickets to our show in Adelaide. There's a few left. There's actually more than a few left. There's about 40 left.
Yeah, right.
So buy your fucking tickets. And Melbourne, there are more left, but you cunts have sold a lot, so keep it fucking going.
I wanna
Sick
say
cunts.
this-
It's going to be our biggest ever show in Melbourne.
Adelaide, I'm doing stand-up there from the 4th to the 9th of March at the Adelaide Fringe Festival. And then Melbourne, I'm in Melbourne for a whole month.
Hundreds.
So that'll be exciting, and I'm looking forward to that.
I'll be there for a bit in Melbourne with you.
Hell yeah, you will be.
Yeah.
Now, I'm so hungry.
Oh,
Which
yeah?
is good.
Order a boost.
Oh, my stomach's rumbling.
Fuck, bro. That's early onset
good.
post-traumatic
Appendicitis.
disorder. Only when it rumbles.
So by the time this... Oh, guys, I'm getting circed so soon.
When?
Saturday.
The cunt wanted to go skydive. Like, what the fuck, bro?
No, that's why I meant... Yeah. Are you guys going to come with me?
Yeah, I'll come.
We got to film it and shit.
Bro, we can't film it. You're going into a fucking hospital. We can't film it. We can film
We'll sneak in.
probably in the waiting room.
Oh, we're the meta.
No, but they won't let us in the operating room.
But Will can wear the meta.
Oh, no, they'll take them off you. That would be so funny if you wore them, bro, and they were kind of like... Nah, that's not funny.
What, fiddling? What?
It's like imagine they were just like or like bagging your cock out. Imagine if they put you to sleep and they're just like, fuck, this is one of the
That's
most
a tiny
fucked
cock.
cocks. I mean, like this guy needs more than a fucking circ. Like imagine they're just going honing in on it, bro.
That'd be quite funny.
Bro, and it's all on film, and they're just taking pictures of your cock and shit and sending it
Do you
to like
reckon I should
their
sell it?
group
Do
chat.
you reckon I'd sell that footage to like
Oh, dude, you would make so much money from like a 60 Minutes or something. So much money from a 60 Minutes.
But it's almost not worth it, eh? Getting like showing yourself getting bagged out.
What would you have to get paid for that? Yeah,
20
they're
mil.
fucking bagging your cock. No, if they're bagging how fucked it looks because of the circ, you can be like, look, it's better now. But if they're being like, fuck, these cunts got a tiny cock and shit.
You know what I'd do? I'd do it for 40 mil, 50 mil, and then I'd also say, also my cock looks fine, and I've made an OnlyFans. I've got a photo of it up so you can see it.
Smart, but surely you do
And
it for
then
a
you pay
lot
it.
less than 40 mil.
No.
Really?
Yeah, no. Because imagine going on
care
a
that
date,
much
it's like,
about
wait,
what-
you're the guy with the fucked cock.
It's like, oh yeah, it was fucked. That's why I got it circed. It's not fucked anymore.
Nah, I wouldn't want that because it would just make finding love even harder. I sent a screenshot of someone's dating profile to Pat yesterday night, and I said, honestly, brah, just delete the profile. Like, what are you even doing? There's no point. And Pat was like, mate, he's in the exact same situation.
Like you and
as
him are
are.
the exact same.
And look, was it mean of me? Yes. Do I do mean things? 100% I do.
Mm.
But I like to have a laugh at others' expense sometimes.
Have a laugh,
Makes
lad.
me feel better about my shit self.
Have a laugh, you mad gaff. Is that an English word? You gaff. What's that mean?
Gaffer is like a manager.
Oh, you fucking mad gaffer. Anyway, excited for a little day trip down to the Gong.
You're not.
Yes, I am.
No, Kyle's not.
Oh, no, Kyle would be shitting. It's like proper his biggest fucking fear in life.
So something went a little bit viral recently. This bloke and this girl. The Jordan Tan, Jack Mack
Oh, yeah.
debacle issue.
Yeah.
And with someone actually posted in the Facebook group recently, what are our thoughts on it? Do you have thoughts?
I'm not across it enough to, like I haven't seen enough of it to have formed an opinion on it. You know what I mean? Like I'm not too sure. Like I saw a video of him crying. I saw her post a video being like, I didn't want to do it. And he was like, well, why don't you want to do it? And I'm like, I don't know enough from either thing to kind of form an opinion, but it's like, from what I heard her say, I get where she's coming from for sure. But I can't say a comment because I'm not too sure.
Yeah, I think it's just, I think my thoughts are that as well-intentioned as he thinks he was.
Yeah, I think he did it with well intentions, but
you got to respect people if they are not keen on like discussing something. Because if she's saying she doesn't trust men or feels uncomfortable around men, that's a very valid thing to be thinking, and B, like going, oh, then come meet up with me and my mate. That's
Yeah,
like
like
a
what?
spider going, Pat, come hang out in my web, meet my 900 kids, meet my wife that's going to eat me when she gives birth, and you'll love her.
You've just kind of, from what I've gathered, he's gone out, right? And his reason was I want to give you my perspective and like show you all men aren't bad. Like saying
And
fuck
he goes,
like that.
God, because it would suck to live like that thinking.
But it's
it all-
like, then
oh
you've
my
just
God.
gone and proved the point.
Yeah,
I
like-
think that's the thing.
yeah,
Kind of like,
yeah.
you think you're doing a good thing, and I'm sure that you thought you were. I don't think he had any malice to begin with. I don't think he went out there trying to. But it's like, but you've just proved her point by pushing it and being like, well, why not? It's like, well, she doesn't want to. Like, that's it.
And also that whole thing of like not meaning malice. It's like, you know, when there's like the creepy guy at the pub that comes over, he's like, "How are you guys? What are you guys up to?"
but I think it's a bit
And
different.
no,
to that.
but it's like they might be actually genuinely wanting to have a chat. But it's
Yeah,
like, oh,
it
I'm
just-
just getting bad vibes. Like, it's that sort of thing. And also, she then said to him, "Look, I'm not interested in hearing your perspective," which, like, fair enough.
It doesn't
bro,
benefit
like,
me
what
or something.
Perspective, and then she goes, "But if you want to hear my perspective, here are some books, here's some podcasts, here's some things you can read." And he literally replied by going, "I don't know, like I've never read a book. Like I
Oh, really? I
honestly,
didn't see that.
I've got a fear of books."
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did. He said he has a fear of books.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, he said, I don't know if I'm scared of books or blah, blah. So look.
Download Audible, lad.
Exactly. So look, you might have good intentions, everyone, but at the end of the day, I think you need to just realize that it's not your job to solve every issue. And if someone has their opinions on something, they have every right to have that opinion. And you just got to leave people be.
Yeah, but if it's... Wait, what did you say at the beginning of that sentence? I was going to go off the back of it. I forgot what you said.
I said if people have their own opinions on something, they're
Yeah, you just... Like, if you think you're doing a good thing, just because in your mind you think it's a good thing, doesn't mean it is. Just be mindful of that, you know what I mean? Like, you got to understand other people. And like, sure, in your head, you're thinking, I genuinely want to go sit down with her and have a conversation. In her mind, she's thinking, I don't want to go meet up with two random fucking guys and talk about something that is no benefit to me from what I'm going to get from them.
Yeah, 100%.
And then he's just got to cut his losses and be like, okay, and put himself in her shoes and not fucking carry on about it.
But also have a bit of what do you call it? Like, be a bit self-aware. Like, in what world is this girl going to walk away from that conversation and go, whoa, like, he was so right.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, 100%. Like, come on, let's be real. Anyway.
Just be very aware of if you think you're well-intentioned, just be mindful that there's other perspectives on everything.
But also, I can't lie, I feel bad for the bloke just getting shitted on. Like, it would be a fucking awful position to be in. Like, you've shown the folly of man, sure. Yeah. But, like, I don't know if he deserves to be, like, mocked, made fun of.
Yeah,
like,
I agree.
He's just a dumb guy that's tried to do something. He meant no harm. I don't think... And that's kind of what she was saying, Jordan. She was like, look, I don't care anymore.
Yeah.
And, like, anyway, I just think, like, I feel bad the shitting on. At first, it's kind of funny. It's like, okay, this guy's the crying video is hilarious. We can make fun of that, sure, lighthearted, but, like, I don't know, piling onto someone over them trying to do something they think is good. I just think he's like a little bit, unnecessary. There's worse people we can make fun of. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, there's actual cunts out there that we can fucking take the mick out of.
Should we riddle some off?
Yeah, let's riddle some off. Harvey Weinstein.
Well, he was who I was thinking. He's Epstein Island. Well, you could throw Ivan in there.
Oh my gosh.
You could give Ivan
How about
good
Ivan
run.
Milat's nephew who killed his mate with an axe? He's in jail at the moment, serving only 43 years, which I think is weird. He's practicing witchcraft in the prison, and it's scaring all the prisoners. Like, all these prisoners are terrified of him. Like, he's writing shit and going crazy. He thinks he can cast spells and shit.
He also chopped someone up with an axe, so...
So, is this too much for me to genuinely tell me if I'm speaking out of line and tell me if
You want to bring back the death sentence?
No.
Oh.
No. That whole family should be just castrated. Should we let the Malats breed? Like, that's my thing. Like, maybe not. Maybe let's end the bloodline. We've had about 4... Because people... You know what I've heard people say? They go, Ivan Milat was bad. His dad was worse. Like, shit like that.
Well, they reckon someone in his family helped him.
Yeah, so it's like, why don't we just... Bloke will be walking along...
Let's not be taking risks.
Hey, mate, sorry, you wouldn't happen to be the grandson of the Malat lad? Yeah, I am. Why? We're going to cut your balls off. We're going to give you a vasectomy. And you can never have kids. Sorry, brother. Yeah. You can adopt.
And that's the way life... Sometimes you get dealt the hard cards in life.
You can adopt, 100% adopt, have your own family, but you're not nunning in no one no more. No. There's no more little Malats.
You're doing empty nuts, lad.
Empty fucking nuts.
Sugar-free nut. You know what I mean?
100% sugar-free nut.
And that's the trend, bruh, at the moment.
High protein, low calorie nut.
Sugar-free nut. Now, speaking of someone who got nutted all over, the Chiefs got nutted on by the Philadelphia Eagles in the fucking Super Bowl.
I didn't watch.
Oh my God, bro. So I just want to like kind of give you the example, Will. So everyone arguing that Pat Mahomes is like the best quarterback of all time. If he's definitely like number 2, can't really debate that. And then he's won 2 Super Bowls in a row, going for 3, coming up against Philadelphia Eagles, right? Bro, this was like the most domination I've seen in a sporting match. Like, the cunt didn't even get the chance to fucking throw the ball. Like, the legit, he would catch the ball and the Eagles cunts would just be on him. And then, like, he started getting pressured. He threw some fucking intercepts and stuff. And, like, his O-line, which is meant to block the people trying to get him, didn't do too well. The Eagles just played so fucking well. But me and Toby were sitting there just like, bro, like, this cunt just... And it's not like, obviously some of it's him, some of it's not. Like, it's not like he's a shit player, he's a fucking freak. But to be shut down that well was crazy, bruh. Like crazy.
It's just, you know what? You got to show up on the day, don't you?
Bro, they showed the fuck up. And then I fucking lost some money because then they went out to $6. I think it was like 21-0 down, which would have been like the equal biggest comeback in Super Bowl history. Brady did it. And me and Toe were like, fuck, bro, like it's Mahomes. You know what I mean? Like he's gotta come good. There's gotta be you know what I mean? Like there's no way that he just doesn't come good. And he did in the fourth quarter, but it was already like 41-7 or something. So I threw 50 on it, no good. Then it gets to halftime, like fuck, let's get on the line. So the line was Chiefs can have a 14.5 start. So if they lose by more than 14.5, I win. So I put 100 on that. No fucking good, bro. It didn't come good in time. It was fuck. Did you watch it, Kyle?
Yeah, I loved it.
But did you think, like, how crazy was it?
What's his name? Jalen Hurts was insane.
Jalen Hurts played so fucking good, bro.
And I knew nothing about it, but he was just fucked.
He played because the defense were killing him, but then every time they got the ball, they were scoring points too. Like they played. Again, I'm not like a huge NFL fan, but like that's what I'd picture the perfect game to be if I was a team.
Yeah,
like you couldn't play better. Like you dead set could not have played better.
I just hate American sports.
So I don't like basketball. I'm really going to get into the NFL next year.
This is what I don't like about sport. If I have 8 minutes left, that's how long's left in the game. We have 8 minutes.
Yeah, I know what you
There's
mean.
no pausing. It's just the most American thing to be like, can we stop for a couple minutes?
No, but it's not. That's not why they do it.
No, I know. It's because you have tactics and it like restarts every game. I like the idea of American football. I just can't watch it.
Yeah, no, I was but I'm really liking it.
I do like Kendrick Lamar. From the clips I saw of the halftime
that was
show.
so shit.
It was awful.
Bro, it was, in my opinion, the worst fucking halftime show. And like, I'm not a big Kendrick fan, call me biased, but like it was like slow and it's like, bro, do some shit.
And also like, he looked really old. How old is he? He looked 60. Is he 60?
I don't know
was
how
like,
old he is,
lad,
but
what happened?
I just
lad?
don't think like the songs he performed,
Also, that
he
one
didn't
song,
get
that
into
Drake
them.
diss track is not a good song.
No, it's a pretty good song.
I don't like
Grammys
it.
and everything for it. But like he did it in a weird way.
But just because something wins Grammys doesn't make it a good song.
Yeah, but like, I think it's a pretty good song.
Okay,
but,
so
like,
that's what makes it a good song if Pat thinks it's good.
in my opinion. Yeah, 100%.
Sure.
Don't you reckon he could have like gone hyped up with it and shit?
It was like you couldn't really understand what he was saying.
Yeah, it was a fucking woeful show.
Disagree with me all you want.
In my opinion.
I think if you want a good Super Bowl show, you need something cunty. You need something that you either go one or two options. You go cunty, which is like big dance numbers, big reveals, big energy, big fun. Or you go the opposite. You go piano, ballads, big hearty songs, standing there just pure beautiful singing with like lights and shows in the back. You don't half commit to like cool. Cool should not exist. Cool is not a thing. You can't be, I'm cool and I'm doing a cool.
Yeah, but his
halftime
show was mad. He did well in a few years ago in LA when like Snoop Dogg, Eminem, 50 Cent, they all did a halftime show. It was like the best halftime show ever. And Kendrick did a song there, and he did well because it was like he did a mad performance. I just don't think he performed that well. And obviously he's like the biggest rapper right now. I'm not fucking taking that away from him. He's massive, but God, I don't think the show was good.
Yeah,
I don't think the show was good at all. In fact, it was woeful. It was disappointing.
You know what the best performance that I'm pretty sure it's Super Bowl when Katy Perry at the halftime, she goes, I know a place, and she goes, sing it, and then the whole crowd sings it.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say they didn't sing, bro.
No, that's fucked. Have you seen it? And everyone sings it.
Nah.
Can we put our headphones on?
Everyone
for it?
sang
It's sick.
Everyone sang that A minor part of the Drake song.
Oh yeah, that's
probably
fine.
A minor. Like everyone's going.
Where are your headphones?
Make some noise, Super Bowl!
Yeah, this is so good. Turn it up a bit.
Fuck, I wonder who's in their trees there.
Right, imagine being here for this.
I know a place. Sing it!
Oh, what a
sick.
sick cunt.
Wet it wild.
See, this is a super. It's camp.
Yeah, this
it's
is mad.
cunty.
Sipping.
Yeah, this is good. What
Like,
year was
that's
this?
awesome.
XLIX. When's that?
I think it's 2007. No way.
Nah, she wasn't in her peak then, was she? 8 years ago. 8 years ago.
She's a fucking goat.
California girls
Okay, how about this, Pat?
Plastic bag in the wind. Banger.
Pat, you get given. All right, I'll give you this.
Okay, brother.
Someone tells you you're performing at the next halftime Super Bowl. You get paid $1 billion. If people don't say that was the worst, if the overall consensus is not that was the worst Super Bowl performance ever, if people do say it was the worst ever and the overall consensus is like that was fun,
So it's like
makes
legit,
news.
they get everyone to vote?
No,
and
no,
it's
not everyone to vote, but it's like it's so viral, like how bad it is.
Yeah, but how do you opinionate that? That's just like everyone's
like,
saying that about Kendrick right now.
No, I've not seen it though. Like I've not heard how bad it was. Like
I've
no
seen
one's.
it everywhere.
You've seen it everywhere.
All over my Facebook, all over my TikTok.
Okay, then yeah, let's say if it's like that, you have to go to jail for
Of course
2
I
months.
wouldn't. No.
What about 1 month?
Well, no shit, it's going to be the worst, bruh.
It might not be.
Unless fucking RuPaul did the year after, it would save me. Fucking woeful halftime.
Can I tell you what I would do?
Yeah, lip sync.
No, I've got it. You're an idiot.
Here we go.
You're a fucking idiot.
I'd pay someone to do it.
I'd take the bill.
You'd pay someone $100
And then
million
I'd
to do
go,
it.
hello, America, how we doing? I go, you have no idea who I am, but I think you might know one of my mates. Boom, out comes Eminem. Eminem does a song. And then I go, now it's on to me. Yeah, okay. Well, actually, I think I have another friend that wants to say hello, Olivia Rodrigo. And I just pick all the ballers. That would be my halftime show. People would say it's the best ever.
Valid.
Free bill. You missed out, lad. You get
Yeah,
nothing.
but that's not how you pose the question.
No, I didn't. So if you got given $1 billion, you had a year to prepare a halftime show.
Well, I was under the intention I had to sing it.
Well, that was kind of why I posed the question the way it was.
So you conned me.
Yeah, mate.
You're a fucking con artist.
Now, guys, my next purchase, you're all wondering what it is. It's a car from the 1950s. That's on my list. So if anyone knows any old cars for sale, please let me know.
In Sydney.
I want to buy a really old, cool car.
My next purchase is some baby boy clothes because Mimi's having a brother. That's pretty hectic. Going to be an uncle of 2. Little baby boy coming, I don't know when.
Baby Will.
It's hectic, but hey.
Baby Will.
Fool got a little boy in the fam now.
Lara said Baby Will.
It ain't going to be baby Will. I can promise you.
I love it's a boy.
Sick that it's a boy. Hectic that it's a boy.
Hectic that it's a boy.
Love that it's a boy. Can't wait to get it tatted up and shit.
Honestly,
Can't
as
wait to
soon
make
as
it
that-
play footy and shit.
As soon as that cunt can walk, it's getting put in a Southeastern footy kit and it's going straight onto the field.
Oh, that kid's playing footy from the day it fucking can crawl. Can you imagine? Just force the cunt. I swear to God, I'd be spewing. If I had a son and they didn't want to play footy, I would be a bit spewing.
So they said to you this, you're sitting down on the couch. Let's say he's played like 5 games, he's been pretty good, and he comes up to you. Hey, Dad. So I've decided that I don't like rugby, and instead I want to do drama.
Oh, sick, man. I did drama too. Yeah, that's all right.
I'm going to slay.
All right. Give drama a go, brother. Do you have a place in mind you want to go?
No, somewhere epic. Somewhere
I'll
so fun.
Listen,
with
this is
like
what I'll
really
do.
cute boys.
Yeah, I'll do a bit of research for you. I'll find the best place. Send you there. Maybe you were pretty good at footy, but so maybe next year we'll try again and see how you like it.
No, I don't like rugby.
All right, well then we'll do drama, brother.
Thanks, Dad. And
No
all the
worries.
cute, sexy boys that are there are going to be cool.
No worries, Harry. That'll be good.
Who's Harry? What do you mean, Harry?
Harry Ufter. All good, Harry. I'll take you to the best drama school going round. I wouldn't give a fuck.
I reckon you'd.
I swear to God, my
shit.
kid, whatever my kid wants to do, they can do. But I just would be spewing if.
Internally.
Yeah, I would be spewing, like, you know what I mean? I would be. Because I'd love to go down, but I'd also equally, you know what I mean, go watch
No,
them
but
play
I
soccer
think,
or
sorry,
fucking
I think
dancing,
that's so
whatever they wanna
valid
do.
because I think that's such a valid way to think because if my kid was like, Dad, I'm obsessed with making paper cranes.
Yeah.
I'd be like, fuck. And then he goes, I'm off to a paper crane competition.
Yeah,
I have to
you'd be-
sit and watch that shit.
Yeah, you'd
Dad,
be
I'm
spewing.
obsessed with quick burst fire chess. Oh, God, I got to go watch
Imagine
my
slow
cunt-
burning chess. Oh, I'd be spewing with cricket. I don't want to sit and watch you play cricket for 6 hours on a Sunday.
I just won't introduce my kid to any form of cricket.
But nah, my kid, they do what they want.
But also, if you block him from cricket, that's what make him want to play it. Like, you know how it's always
Yeah.
like the people that always had the most strict parents at school, like they're
End
like
up doing drugs and everything.
end up doing anal and drugs before year 8.
You did
Always.
anal?
Always.
Your parents weren't that strict.
No, my parents weren't strict at all.
But you do anal.
Yeah, of course. But I'm talking more like, you know, it was always like, oh, yeah. Anyway,
I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah.
I know 100 what you mean.
it's like, oh, my parents won't let me out till I have to be home by 6:00 p.m.
Yeah.
So you can fucking suck me off at the Bronte Gorge, and I'll fucking do anal and do a bit of meth, and then fucking walk home.
Fucking all in broad daylight.
Honestly, me and Pat both know people that did that.
Maybe not meth.
Oh,
Maybe,
no,
I can't
definitely.
confirm there was meth and anal done there, but
Definitely ice and anal.
probably.
100% ice and anal confirmed.
Probably.
No,
Yeah.
ice and anal actually confirmed. We know exactly who. I won't even say the name, but we know who.
I actually don't. I'm not even kidding.
Chicken schnitzels.
What?
Chicken schnitties.
Oh, shit, mate.
That's so inside.
Yeah,
like,
it can't ever be. Well, even if we shared it, it would never be funny to anyone else. No one would find it funny. You know what,
What
I
do you
mean?
mean?
Because it's so niche to us.
no, but I love that we can say that and leave it in the
Yes.
pod and no one's
Yes,
going to know
yes,
who
yes,
we're
yes,
talking
yes.
about.
Pat, Will, just calling up. I love how you guys stick to your guns with absolutely shit takes. Fucking love it. Pat, I'm coming at you this time.
Come on,
Oh.
Craig.
Fucking
Make
used
it
to be a
speaker
publican. Didn't drop too many glasses over my time, but dropped a wine glass once down stuck my knee, ended up with 6 stitches.
Yes.
So, yeah, and that was just bouncing off the fucking ground. So, understand that everyone's different, cunt. Some people have thick skin, some people don't. And I hope you do and don't have a fucking whinge about it.
I'll tell you
Alright,
what. Some people are different. You're a dumb cunt.
Oh.
Why work at a bar if you can't carry your fucking glass, you mongo? How's that for different?
Do you admit that you are a bit like you've
Nah, I
understood?
reckon he lied.
No, it's not about lying.
Nah,
it's
I
that
reckon he lied.
a glass bottle can drop and...
I disagree. I don't reckon it can.
All right.
So thanks for the call, mate, but you're a liar.
Wait. Pause.
He sound like a funny cunt, but to
Pause.
be fair. I'm going to guess you're from Perth, and I hope I see you at the Perth
Wait,
show because you sound like a
If
mad cunt.
if I went and bought 100 glasses, would you stand in an open space and drop the glasses?
Yeah, but
right
what's
near
the?
you?
I get something if none of them break my leg. I get $1,000.
Break your leg or cut
If none of them cut my leg deep enough that I have to go to hospital, I get $1,000.
No, it's not hospital. It's cut your leg.
No, because sure, it could be like a little tiny cut that turns into a scab. Yeah,
Okay, so we agree that it can happen.
I agree. It could cut your leg enough that it's like a red line there. Yeah, but I don't think enough to. I don't even think to warrant a Band-Aid over it.
All right, let's keep moving.
You want to do it?
Too dangerous. You die.
Imagine it the last one, bro, sprungs
Wait,
up and hits
can I
my
say
neck
what
and
I
I
ate?
bleed out.
Can I say what I ate last night?
Oh.
So yummy. No, it's a food. It's a food, cunt. Fuck off. It's a food. It's a fucking food, mate. Can I tell you what I ate?
It was over. Oh, shit.
Do you guys remember, and I hope Cody remembers this, maybe not though because he's so inner west that he would have never experienced it.
Fuck, why do you always just dig at Cody for where he lives?
Do you guys remember a place called Frango's?
Yeah, it's still pumping, bro. What are you talking about?
Where? Explain where it is then.
It's in, there's one in Marrickville, but the OG's one is near Newington, like Petersham or something. Yeah, that's the OG one.
So good.
Yeah, probably the best burgers.
So,
Yeah,
I thought it was Rose Bay. That's where it was.
no,
That's where
bro,
mine
the
was, Rose Bay.
OG's, bro, it is. Oh, now I want it so
Yeah,
bad.
Frango's is fucked. I had it the other night and I was just like, what the fuck?
Bro, Frango's could be the best chicken burger out there.
Yes.
The sauce
The sauce is so
Oh my god, I love Frango's.
Yeah, it's so-
And I get it's not front and center. Like if I'm gonna have a little cheat meal and get takeaway, it's not front and center of my mind to get Frango's. So when I get it, I probably only get it 4 times a year. So when I think go get Frango's, it's like, oh my god, dude, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like a Macca's where it can be overdone.
Can I say what happened last night?
Yeah.
Last night, we went to some event for Severance TV show.
Severance, come in.
And then we were walking around and we were all like,
That's Labyrinth.
let's go to Labyrinth. Come in. And we walked to this Italian place. Everyone else wanted Italian. I wanted Frango's. I said, let's go to Frango's. It's literally 200 meters away. They went, no. Walked into the Italian place. It'll be about a 45-minute wait. I went, all right, Frango's.
Frango's
They went,
it
no,
is.
we'll find somewhere. What about this pub? I'm like, really, a pub over Frango's? I went, whatever. And they went, let's just Uber home and then we'll just find something. I'm like, what? It's literally, it's 8:30 on a Monday night. What are we going to fucking
So they've
get?
obviously never had Frango's.
Yeah, I kept explaining what it was.
They've obviously never had it.
Anyway, no's. And then they went, let's just get in the Uber. And I went, you guys have fun. You get in the Uber, do whatever you want. I'm
going
walking
Frank's.
to Frank, and I walked to Frango's by myself.
Valid.
Ate it,
Valid.
got my own Uber home, and it was
Valid.
so worth
Worth it?
So
oath, bro.
fucking
And
worth it.
I back
Guess
you
what
for that
they
every
had?
day
They
of
went
the
to
week.
Bill's.
I back you for that.
in
Oh,
Bondi.
Bill and Tony's.
No,
Bill's the burger.
No, Bill's in Bondi. It's like it's one of my
It's
least
so
favorite
good.
places.
What is it?
Of course you would like it, mate. It's got like tomato salads and all that weird shit.
What is it?
Yeah, because tomato salad's so weird, bro.
What is it?
It is fucking weird. 3 different types of tomato
Is
on
it
a
like
flat
a sit-down
plate.
restaurant?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Candle lit.
It's like brunch.
Oh,
They do brunch.
But they do dinner for some reason. Shit place. Shit food.
That's weird that a restaurant does
Shit
dinner.
clientele.
Hey guys, I'm just calling because I'm listening to the episode with the Uber Eats thing. I used to be an Uber Eats delivery driver in Perth, and fucking Guzman, I hate how they pack that shit.
Yes.
You don't understand how many times I'm like, get the bag, they put a fucking cold drink, and then I deliver it, and I either get a complaint like food was cold when it arrived. But anyway, that doesn't matter, and you should do that complaint if you want free Uber Eats.
100.
But also, I remember one time I'm delivering to this huge fucking apartment to some businessman. I'm walking up to him with the food. The bag is sopping wet. Everything falls through the bag straight on the floor.
Oh.
And then obviously, like, he has to complain and I get in trouble. But fuck you, Guzman.
Yeah, fuck off,
Fuck
Guzman.
All right, bye, guys.
Hey, can you please call us back up? I want to know, if you're comfortable sharing this, how many hours you worked for Uber Eats and how much you made. I'm so interested to know what they made.
Yeah, same.
Please let us know. Hope to see you at the Perth show.
Go on. Hey boys, my name is Laura and my twin and I absolutely love the pod.
So nice.
I actually bought myself a ticket for the Adelaide show.
Oh.
So I asked my twin sister Rachel if she had got your tickets yet, and she said that she's not fucking coming because she flies out to Phuket the next day. So I'm
next
calling
day,
her out
next
because
day?
it's just diabolical for her to
The next
prioritise
day?
Phuket over your tour.
The
So
next
can you boys
day?
please convince her to go?
No, I'm not
Thanks,
convinced.
boys.
I don't
Love
fucking
you.
want
Bye.
her
I don't
there.
want
I
you
don't
there.
want it. The next she's not prioritizing it. It's a whole nother day.
It's a whole nother. Oh, I've got to do what? Get ready for what? Lie down on the fucking beach.
A 9-hour plane ride. Hey, here's an idea. Go to the show. Don't get much sleep. Sleep 9 hours on the plane. Wake up fresh in Phuket.
No, honestly, you're a fuckwit, and I'm going to make sure you don't get in. And by the way, honestly, Adelaide will
Don't buy a
sell
ticket.
out anyway.
We're
so
gonna
we'd rather
ban you.
go to someone that actually wants to come. So Rachel, which by the way, shit name.
Your twin's so much better than you.
Your twin is so
Oh.
much better than you. You have a shit name.
The next day?
No. No. I hope you accidentally drink a little bit of the shower water and you're just shitting on the toilet for the rest of your trip.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, no, I hope you have a great trip. But fuck you, you're not coming to our show.
No, fuck no, you're not.
That was it.
Now, listen, if you're from Brisbane, we might release another show. It's up in the air at the moment. So I'll let you know. Sorry if we don't. I've just G'd you up. Bye. Love yous.